Dexy, I know you're gonna kill this shit.
Yo, people, what you telling me back again for another footy talk, bruv? Another Monday, no 3 points collected. Done. What you telling me? What you telling me, bro?
Bro, I'm good, man. I'm good. You know what I mean? Man's been getting chefed up from different angles right now, but we move.
Crazy, fam. Oh my days, brother. What's going on at Chelsea Football Club, bruv?
Bro, same problems that we've seen all season, bro. You know what I mean? For this game, I was actually quite happy with the performance, yeah, because I was actually happy to see a difference in terms of how we set up. You know, MARESCA actually overlapped Gusto. He started Palmer on the right. You know, bare people have been saying start Palmer on the right. He started Palmer on the right. You know, he tried something different with Reece James in the midfield. Because recently, bro, we've just been getting run through in the middle, innit? Caicedo is good, but he can't do everything, right? And when you're playing McGinn, Rodgers, Tielemans, these guys are good physically, bro. You know what I mean? So he added a little bit of steel in there. And I thought it helped our back line a little bit, bro. He wasn't looking as exposed. I know in the second half, there was a couple of times where Villa were running through us and that, but that's what's going to happen if you're attacking the team, innit? You are going to get done on the transition at times, like happens to Man City all the time, bro. You know what I mean? But overall, we actually created some good chances in the game, bro. You know, Palmer, if he takes his chance for the when it's 1-1, for me, we don't lose that game at all. You know what I mean? Enzo had a good chance in the first half. The way Neto was attacking up top, he changed Neto's position. He played him up top. He had a good game, to be fair, right? So some players let him down, innit? Gusto, another individual mistake from him, and you see Jorgensen in the last minute, absolute howler. You know what I mean? Absolute howler, just throwing the ball in the net. You know, I'm seeing a lot of people trying to come for me now, saying, "Oh, Jorgensen this, Jorgensen that," and I'm like, brother, he made a mistake, right? But are you going to tell me that he shouldn't have got an opportunity? Because Sanchez kept making mistake after mistake.
Oh yeah, 100%. Hey, listen, anyone deserved an opportunity the way Sanchez was playing.
Of course, bro. So end of the day, right now, Jorgensen hasn't covered himself in the most glory. But away from that mistake, I don't think a bad game. He made some good saves, bro. You remember the shot that he saved from what's his name? From Watkins. Watkins had a shot in the second half. Even that Marlon guy came on, he had a good shot as well. But yeah, like people were saying, when Rashford came on, he changed the dynamic of the game, man. Because in the first half, we were the better team. Second half, you know, we still create some good chances, but Villa looked a little bit more threatening with Rashford, bro. But yeah, man, listen. Like I said, for me, the main blame I've got for Maresca is for weakening the squad. But in terms of the performance the other day, I've got to look at certain individuals more than I've got to look at him. I'll be real, bruv. I'll be real.
Right, bruv. Yeah. So what's going on, bro? Like, obviously, people are talking about Palmer, being, I don't know. Do you see it as him being low on confidence, like, or just out of form, bro? Because man's allowed to be out of form, bro. Sometimes these things just happen in football.
Yeah, bro, it's a mixture of everything, man. Like the team right now as a whole isn't performing well. Like they're not confident. Cole Palmer, a confident Cole Palmer finishes that chance, bro. Right, he's gonna do something cheeky. He's gonna dink Martinez. I even thought he was gonna sit him down there, yeah, and then just hit it around him. But he kind of scuffed that shot, right? And you don't really see things like that from Palmer. I'll be real, like his decision making this season has been quite poor, man. It's been quite poor because it's not the first time I've told you, like. I'm looking at him on the pitch and he's not making the best decisions in certain situations. Like there was even a couple of times in the game where he could have just slipped it through to Nkuku, and it's like he wants to do everything by himself, you know. And one thing I've clocked about those two, Nkuku and Palmer, they haven't really got a good relationship, bro. Yeah, they don't really have a good relationship. Like every time Palmer plays it to him, it's like he just gives him some here you go pass, you know, just take it. You know what I'm saying? There's never any real caress to the passes he gives to Nkuku. They're normally quite shit. But when he gives it to Jackson, they're normally a lot better. So I don't know if Palmer and Nkuku have got a little thing going on right now, yeah. But yeah, there's honestly some weird dynamic between those two. I don't get what it is. But yeah, man, TTM's spot on there, bro. Palmer, a confident Palmer will probably go on the right there, or he will try to dink it there. But he honestly, yeah, he didn't have a good game, man. Like in the first half, he had he whipped in a good cross, and it was a shot that went past the post. Other than that, his overall game weren't great. You know what I mean? It weren't great, bruv.
No, it happens, bro. It happens, man. It just seems like with Chelsea, it keeps happening consistently.
Well, Curtis, bro, that's the only explanation. I'm really struggling to just understand, like, how can Jorgensen do that in the last minute, bro? In the last minute, I'm pretty sure
that was nasty. Yeah. That was nasty, bro. Because like you man let Rashford come off the bench and get 2 dead assists, yeah. And I'm just like, bro, like even the cross, yeah, he fired it at my man, yeah. All he could do was direct it on target because the cross was fired at him.
Yeah.
Straight goalkeeper. How does he even, yeah? How does he not hold that, bro? Or
I don't get it.
Hold it, yeah. Normally you'll drop it in front of you, but the fact that it went through him, yeah, mad. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, that's not supposed to happen. That was the fuck up of all fuck ups.
Honestly, bro. Honestly, you know what I mean? And if that was Sanchez, he's gonna hold smoke. So Jorgensen's got to hold smoke the same way. Right? If we win that game or we get a point out of that game, most people are saying I thought Jorgensen had a decent game, you know. So he let himself down in it because as a goalkeeper, when you have a blunder like that, no one's gonna remember the saves that you were making. Yeah. And if he was to get dropped right now, I can't really fight his corner like before. You know what I mean? Yeah. But he deserved an opportunity, bro. But right now, he needs to have a mad game tomorrow, innit? You know, because we're playing Southampton at home tomorrow. He's got to make sure that everything's perfect from the distribution. Any saves that come in, any crosses he's got to collect. He's got to start giving the fan base a little bit of confidence, bro. Because right now, they're looking at him like he's a bozo as well. You know what I'm saying? So I hear it, blood.
No, it's mental, man. Shout out the chat, man. And yeah, bruv, I see, bruv, the Rashford thing's killing me because we was having a conversation in the group chat, yeah? Because then man were like, oh, Rashford at Aston Villa, bro. The Bear's coming off the bench in the second half against tired legs and just being direct in it. Like, bro, that's exactly what Garnacho does for us, bro. Like, that's not worth 350 grand a week, mate. You know the man. Like, this is the reality, bro. Like, the funny thing is, people can try and rewrite history all they want, yeah. Man can't be paying 350 grand a week for a player that's direct and comes off the bench, bro. Like, nah, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had to get rid of him for the simple fact that this guy's fallen out with every single coach that we've had post Van Gaal. Do you know what I'm saying? He's 27 years old, a 27-year-old impact sub, bruv, doing what Garnacho was doing at 18, coming off the bench and impacting games, bro. Like, that's it's not worth it. Do you know what I'm saying? So whether he's doing stuff at Aston Villa or not, the point is he fell out with Oli, he fell out with Ten Hag, he fell out with Ralph Rangnick, he fell out with Jose, and he fell out with Ruben. Like, the brother's fallen out with 5 managers, yeah, in like 7 years or something like that. Like, he had to go in it, and
that's the thing.
He doesn't even start for Villa, bro. Like, he doesn't even start for them.
The damning thing for us, yeah, is like both the signings that they made in the January to help their attack actually help them. Help them win the game, innit? And that's where it's damning on Chelsea, because you're looking at him thinking, you know, if we made some signings that we brought a striker, you know, we most likely win that game, because I thought we created some good chances, bro. You know, if remember last week when I was talking to you about Brighton, we had no shots on target, right? Maresca changed things and we created some good chances. Like the first 15 minutes, Villa were rattled. They didn't know like what to do, because they were like, yo, we didn't prepare for this. Chelsea played a 4-3-3, you know. You know what I'm saying? We played a 4-3-3. I barely seen that. There wasn't anyone inverting like that, you know, apart from obviously Reece, right? But again, bro, it's the same recurring problems, individual mistakes, you know, lack of lack of clinical edge. You know, this team's really lacking confidence right now, man. You know, and it's annoying because the teams around us, they drop points, blood. Again, you know what I mean? Man City dropped points. Obviously, Forest lost as well, innit? The Forest lost against Newcastle. Bournemouth lost. So if we won right now, and then we've got these 2 games coming up, Southampton, Leicester, bro, we could have been creating a little bit of a gap, you know, but I'm not even confident that we'll get 6 points now. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not.
Yeah,
I'm really not.
Nuts for you, bruv.
I'm not confident, Rance. I'll be real. I'm not confident at all, bruv. I know this. I know this team. I know this team, innit? You know what I'm saying? I'm just hoping that Maresca will continue, you know, problem solving and see us out until at least the break. And then obviously after we play Arsenal, people will start to come back. I think Jackson's back. Madueke should be back. Lavia should be back. You know what I mean? So we need as many bodies as we can get, bruv. We need as many bodies as we can get, man.
Do you have confidence in your recruitment team to get you that striker in the summer, though?
Bro, this is what really annoys me about people, yeah, because they think, oh yeah, I've just got all this confidence in Clearlake, bro. I'm skeptical about them the same way everyone's skeptical about these sporting directors, yeah. And I've even said on my channel, if it was up to me, I would sack the sporting directors and bring just one person that knows what they're doing and can wrap up deals, yeah. People are forgetting, like with Caicedo, Bali literally had to fly to the country to get that one wrapped up because Lawrence Stewart and all these guys couldn't get it sorted out, right? I don't know if the instructions are coming from above in terms of, you know, the sort of players and whatnot, but surely that these men must have a level of control in it when it comes to recruitment, because they're the football guys, you know. They've been trusted to do the recruitment, right? So if it's up to me, I would sack them, bruv, and bring someone that's going to say, we need a goalkeeper, I'm going to go get a goalkeeper, a top goalkeeper. We need a striker, I'm going to go get a striker. You know what I'm trying to say, right? There's still holes in this team right now. That's the problem that you've got. So listen, we spend money, but the money hasn't always been spent the best way that it can. You know, that's where people struggle to comprehend. Because I do my research on the likes of Gil and that, they think that these are the signings that I would make if I had the money. You think I'll be signing Gil and all of these guys, bro, if I had 1.2 billion? Do you really think I'll be doing that? Yeah,
I don't know, bro. I don't know. You and your Y Scout subscription, blood. You know them ones, so maybe, bruv, we don't know.
If I had Y Scout when Roman was about, I'd still be having to use it, bro, because we used to sign bare youngins at the time. You know what I'm trying to say, right? But if it's up to me and I had the 1.2 billion, bro, you're not seeing Mark Gill. And if you do see Mark Gill, he's third choice. He's not the second choice, and then you've got Jackson ahead of him. I'll make sure that I bring in a proper striker. I'll make sure that I bring in a centre back that can play ahead of Fofana because he can't stay fit. Yeah, I would make sure that I'm not loaning out both Santos and fucking Leslie and leaving a guy that was basically not available all last season in a Lavia. And these players are very keen how we want to play. Yeah, I'm not going to take these risks. I'm going to make sure I'm patterned. That's the main thing, Rance. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. Give me the 1.2 billion. Give you the 1.2 billion. We're building a proper squad, bro.
Oh, 100%. That goes without saying, bro. Like,
you know, and that's
the way you guys recruit, though. Like, I'm sure that you guys just recruit purely off numbers, bro, off data.
Of course, bro. Data is a big thing that. Yeah, data is a big thing that you know, a lot of clubs are using, including Chelsea, innit? You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, but what's the point in having scouts if you're going to use data?
No, the scouts use the data, and obviously they do their scouting, but they use data as a big part of their scouting, innit? That's the main thing. It's like the Brighton model, you know. That's the sort of model that they're trying to follow and whatnot, yeah. And again, listen, some of these signings that they've made, they have been good signings, innit? You know, like the likes of Caicedo, the likes of Lavia, the likes of Enzo Fernandez. But I've said multiple times, bro. The likes of Noni,
what you think you think Enzo's a good signing for the amount of money he costs and what he gives you week in, week out? I don't think so.
Bro, Enzo's been good. Enzo's been good this season, bro. He's been one of our better players. You don't think Enzo Fernandez has been good?
No, I think Enzo had a patch where he was good. Do you know what I'm saying? After he left his family, blood, like man had about like 3 weeks after he left his kids, bro, and then like, he got some proper sleep and that, and then after that he's been back to the same shit, bro.
Bro, last season, yeah, every single week there was conversations about Enzo stinking. To be fair, like start of this season, he wasn't great. He got dropped. We started Lavia and Caicedo in the midfield with Palmer. You saw that we were lacking creativity. He found his way back into the 11. And since then, I can't lie, he's been good, man. Even the other day, he was good as well, right? So I've rated some of the signings that they've made, but I've made it very clear on a lot of streams I've been on, even from last season, yeah? The likes of Mudriks, the likes of Madueke's, I don't want any more of those signings anymore, yeah? I don't care about the age thing right now. I want guys that are ready right now. Do you get it? Ready-made talent and plug in these holes. That's what I want. You know what I mean? I don't want to be, you know, getting players where you've got to do bare work, yeah? Taking risks on 18-year-olds, 17-year-olds that the manager's not going to play. Like a Gil, for example. Hence why if I had the money, I would go bring in an experienced striker, so the manager's definitely going to play them, you know? These lot have gone and brought in a young striker who I rate, but again, the manager don't trust him, yeah? So that's when you got to look at the squad building now. You know what I'm trying to say? So people don't listen to these things when I'm talking about these things, bro. Yeah, these lot can definitely build the squad a lot better. Regardless of what I think of the players that they're signing, they can still improve with how they're doing it. Yeah, they need to work closely with Maresca and make sure that they're on the same page. Yeah, why bring in the Gil and not play him at all, bro? You know what I'm trying to say? Why bring him in and not play him at all? Because I thought, for me, he could have actually helped us this season. Yeah, he's there, just use him, you know? And that's one thing about this fan base. They hate to problem solve, Rants. They hate to problem solve. They want me to just be here every day shouting at the owners, shouting at Maresca, shouting at the players. Yeah? I ain't got the energy to do that, bro. You know what I think of the team and you know what I think should be done in the summer. But as it is right now, I'm going to be thinking, okay, how can we problem solve? How can we get out of this situation that we're in? Yeah, until at least the summer. That's how you've got to look at things, bro. Not every day.
That is how you got to look at things. But you know what? The thing I like the least about football now as a football fan is that we spend so little now actually talking about the football on the pitch, and we spend so much time talking about the owners and the scouts and the directors and all these other things. Bro, when I grew up, yeah, when I was growing up and I was in school, all we spoke about was the players and the managers. That's it. Man never knew who the chief execs were, the chief scouts. Man never knew who did what. Man didn't know that. All we knew was who the manager was, yeah. We didn't even know who the assistant was. Man didn't know who the set piece coach was. We didn't know all these things. All we did was talk about the games.
Yeah.
And now there's so much shit around football, yeah. So many people that we're blaming, yeah, for what we're seeing on the fucking pitch, yeah. When the bottom line is, yeah, what we're seeing on the pitch, yeah, is down to the guy picking the players and the players. That's it. It ain't down to no one else. Everything else is excuses, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? That's all it is. Everything else is excuses, bro. I don't think, yeah, for the money that Chelsea have spent, yeah,
Mm.
they've recruited good enough players, blood. Like you said, if they gave us 1.5 billion, yeah, we're building a much better squad than Chelsea have built. And the reason why they've built that bad squad is because they're building squads of numbers, and numbers don't win football matches, bro. Data don't win football matches, bro. Because how are Liverpool covering the 13th most distance in the league, but they're top of the league, bro? You would have thought that the team that ran the most would be the best team. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if you looked at Liverpool's running stats, you wouldn't think that they're top of the league. So it tells you that data don't mean anything. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck data, bro. Like, 1 + 1 don't equal 2 in football, bro. Like, football's not mathematics. There's too many things, yeah, that you cannot see on a spreadsheet, yeah, that affects how football games are played. This is why I wouldn't sign players of data, bro. If we look at all the players with the best stats in world football, I can guarantee you they're not the best players in football. I can guarantee you they're not. So signing players blind off data is the reason why Chelsea are in this position, bruv. Madueke, yeah, I don't know how much he costs. How much did he cost?
I think it was like 40 million.
40 million.
Vivell wanted him, innit?
Yeah, he cost 40 million, yeah. Mudryk costs what? Maybe 60 mil or something.
60 M plus add-ons. It was like 66 million plus add-ons.
That's 100 million right there. Do you know what I'm saying? That's 100 million for them two. Neto's another 60 million. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, all of those players.
Yeah, bro, the fan base were happy with the Neto signing, though.
I hear that, but bro, man could have got a Kudus or something, yeah. And maybe the data's not good on him, yeah, but you know what you're gonna get. You know them, man. And this is what I'm saying. Fuck the data, bro. Man need to just watch football, cuz if Chelsea watched football and signed players that were playing well, instead of buying guys blind, yeah, and then thinking if it doesn't work out, we'll flip it. You don't get a situation where you buy a Joao Felix and 6 months later he's out on loan. You don't get a situation like that.
Yeah, and for me, yeah, like one of the biggest problems that I've got and I've had for years now, yeah, is we haven't been able to see our strongest 11 consistently for about 2-3 years now, right? I told you, like, Fofana, Lavia, and all of these guys, they've probably played together less than 5 times in their whole time they've been here, and they've been here for a minute now, bro. You know what I mean? That's another area that we need to sort out, right? I can't be looking at these guys on paper and saying, yeah, when they're there, we're good. Because, bro, we've got a good 11. Even with the gaps that are there, right? We've still got a good 11. Like, start of the season when we had everyone fit, we were playing well. But then you see the drop-off, yeah, when you're having to depend on Tosin for too long. Tosin came on the other day and he looked like he literally just woke up. He was ass.
That's another player you got for free and you decided to pay him 120 grand a week or something like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you didn't.
That's what happens though, man. When players leave their contracts, they can get more money, man. Look how much Ramsey got from fucking Juventus, bro.
I understand that, but the thing is, Tosin, was a signing of convenience, bro. The guy, like, no one was fighting for this guy's signature, bro. Like, do you know what I mean?
He wasn't. You want to try sign him?
Nah, bro. Man United didn't want to pay him more than a certain amount. Man United were happy to take him as a squad option, bro. Do you know what I mean?
That's what it is for us, though. That's exactly. You see that?
But
this is what I'm
he's
saying.
Not really a squad option because of how your thing's been set up now. Even the fact that you have to bring Chalobah back, bro. It's like.
But this is my point, though, Rams.
I would argue that you didn't bring in a better centre half than him because remember, Fofana was injured when you signed him. So when he came in, Fofana was injured when Tosin came in. Remember, Fofana's just recovered this season.
Wait, was Fofana injured, bro? Nah.
Bruv, the start of this season, Fofana just came back. Last season, he was injured, bro.
Yeah, no, but we signed Tosin this season, though.
Precisely, but I'm saying at the start of the season, Fofana was coming back from being out for how long?
Yeah, he was out for a minute, but he was fit.
Yeah, but the point is, you don't know what Fofana you're getting back, bro. So when you're signing Tosin, you can't sign him as backup for a player that hasn't played for like 18 months or something like that.
And that's why I'm saying to you that these lot love to take risks. Yeah, Bowley is the one that went and signed Fofana, bro. Do you think if it was up to me, I would go to Leicester after just seeing the big injury that this guy had, right? 2 big injuries that he just had, and then go and spend nearly 80 million on the guy? I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that if it's up to me. But Bowley came in and was basically running about doing all the recruitment. Tuchel didn't want to help him like that. Yeah. And again, like Oliver said, he didn't play for us all last season. This is one of the major reasons why Chelsea are basically.
You should have gone and brought in a centre back that was a guaranteed starter.
Yeah, but this is a problem that I've got, and that's why I'm saying this summer we need to bring in a centre back who's gonna start. Yeah, who's gonna start, and someone who's actually fit. Because Fofana, I love the guy, bro. Ability wise, clean. Yeah, he helps us play better. He helps us with the high line. I'm even surprised that he can still run because his knees are inverting, like I've told you before, right? But I can't depend on the guy, bro. I can't depend on him. I can't go to war with guys like him and Lavia because they can't stay fit. So you're not helping my team. Yeah, all these squad players, I don't want to be seeing them too much. These bench guys, I want to be seeing them to see out games. I want to be seeing them in the FA Cup. I want to be seeing them in the Carabao Cup. If we've got injuries, I want to see them here and there, but at least still we've got most of the team available. But when you're dependent on them all the time, that's when your team ends up dropping down to Fulham level, yeah, to flipping Brighton level, because that's the level that these guys should be at. You know what I'm trying to say? So that's another thing that clearly need to sort out this summer. Stop taking risks with these injury-prone players. Stop looking at them and planning forward with them, yeah, because they can't stay fit, and it's honestly not helping us. And it's not helping the manager, yeah? And it's not helping the relationship with the fans, yeah? Start of the season, bro, everyone was loving what was going on at Chelsea, blood. Everyone kept referring, even rivals were referring to our bench. Oh, look at these guys. They can bring a Cuckoo off the bench. They can bring Neto off the bench. There's a point where Enzo Fernandez is on the bench, yeah? Some of these guys are starting for other clubs, yeah? Then all of a sudden, wipe out, everyone injured again. You know what I mean? And it's literally been like this now for about 3 years at Chelsea, bruv, yeah? This team is not going to kick on with too many injury-prone key players. It's really not, bro. It's really not. Yeah? That's why I'm happy Santos is coming back now. Santos is coming back. You know, that should mean now that we've actually got some cover for Caicedo. You know, we've got some cover there for Lavia as well. You know, Caicedo right now, I thought he was okay the other day, but you can see, bro, he's not looking the same as before at the start of the season with more energy. Yeah? Sure. So these are the things, bro. Like some of these decisions that these lot have made, I don't agree with them. And if I'm in charge, I'm not making the same decisions. This is where people go wrong. That's why people think, oh, I just back these guys. I'm not just backing these guys. I'm just not going to keep crying about it. I'm going to try problem solve. That's what I'm going to try to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But do you think, so you don't think, yeah, that the way you've been set up or how you've been managed in game has anything to do with your recent form, and it's purely just the fact that you just think the players are not good enough?
Nah, bro. Listen, I've been telling you for time now, for weeks, Maresca, what he could have done, bro, in terms of the in-game management. You know, over that Christmas period, the guy barely even touched the bench. Guys are getting tired. We've got what? A game every 3-4 days. Guys are getting tired. You're looking at the bench. You're not even trusting anyone. Yeah. What can a Felix do wrong for 20 minutes when Palmer's tired or Enzo Fernandez is tired? Bring a little bit more energy on the pitch, right? What more harm can Gil do when Jackson keeps missing chance after chance? Yeah. So I've cooked Maresca for time. I've told him, like, listen, obviously I haven't told him directly, but I've told you about him. And I've said that in-game management has not been good. The second half of the season, Maresca has been completely different to the first half of the season, right? And that's why when we played West Ham and we won that game with the subs that he made, it was mad for me because I'm like, yo, this is the Maresca I was seeing start of the season. Remember that game against West Ham, bro? It was like 50 minutes. He made bare changes. He brought on Gil. Can't remember who else he brought on. I think he brought on Neto as well off the bench. And all of a sudden, the game changes. We win that game. We buy our own luck. We win the game. That's what he was doing at the start. But over that period, over Christmas, he wasn't doing that enough. He had his little core of like 13 people. The rest of the team, yeah, fuck off, mate. I'm not going to bother with you, you know? And now that's actually been to his disadvantage because Vega and Felix have left and you've weakened the squad because you haven't been able to keep these guys happy. You know what I mean? So, bro, I've blamed Maresca many times about the decisions that he's made in terms of not using the squad correctly. You know what I'm saying? So everyone's got to take blame here, bro. The players, Maresca, the sporting directors, the owners. It's like last season. I said the same thing with Poch. You know, people think I just blamed Poch last season. Bro, I blamed him for not setting the team up correctly. But I said there's more problems than just Poch. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, even look, exactly. This guy is saying in Cuckoo. Bro, in Cuckoo's coming on in the 80th minute. Felix is coming on.
Like, what's he meant to do then?
Gil was coming on against Palace for like 5 minutes. Like, what's he going to do? That's just basically a token gesture, right?
Yeah.
And I told you at the time, Jackson keeps missing. Bro, take him out of the firing line and give him make him have some fire in his belly. He's looking at it now. You start a Gil who's 18, yeah? Bro, you think he's going to like that? You know, those footballers have egos. They're looking at
100%.
I've been dropped for an 18-year-old. Yeah, but you've
Yeah,
been
but
right.
this is what I said when my manager played Kobe Mino in the 9, blood. I was like, bro, do you know, bro, even if Hoyland's not been playing well, yeah, even if he ain't been playing well, and fair enough, Xerxes been using in the 10, but if you're playing Kobe in the 9 before Xerxes, yeah, it's a slap in the face, especially how well he's been playing. Do you know what I'm saying? And if you're playing him ahead of Rasmus Hoyland, you know that you're going to be upsetting people. So
100%.
like, bro, like there's ways to kind of manage the squad.
Exactly, but that's how you've got to be brave and say, listen, Nico, I love you, bro. You're my number one, but right now you're drowning, brother. Yeah, you're drowning. You even banter him and say, listen, I need to give someone else a chance in it. You know what I'm saying? You work on what you need to work on. Do some extra training with your trainer after work and whatnot to do some more shooting practice because we're creating for you right now, Jackson. But you keep missing, so I have to give the next guy an opportunity. Yeah, what's the point of just keeping him there? Yeah. Again, McGill in my world is a third choice striker, but in reality, he was our second choice striker. So you got to give him an opportunity, bro. You know what I mean? So, bro, MARESCA's not done enough as well, man. I can't lie. He really hasn't. He really hasn't. He should have done a lot more of this squad. A lot more of this squad, bro.
That's where I am, because like I'm not gonna let you man get away with the Nkuku stuff because last season, yeah, Chelsea fans were telling me, wait till Nkuku comes back, blood. They were like, oh yeah, like he's our best player. He's not here. Last season, it was all, we ain't got Nkuku. We ain't got Nkuku. Wait till he comes back, bro. Brother, what is... We're still waiting. We're still waiting, cuz.
I wasn't one of them, man. I can't lie, bro. I wasn't one of them, bro. I can't lie to you, bro. Even when the briefs were coming out, the receipts are there because people love to talk about receipts. The receipts are all there. I said, stop talking about Nkuku as if he's Messi. He's not Messi. Yeah. The only thing that Nkuku can really do for us is help us finish chances. But man are talking about him as if he's the savior. Like, we've got bigger problems than just Nkuku. You know what I mean? And the other day on the left, he was poor. He was so poor. Which again goes back to the problem that I've got with MARESCA right now. Why did you not start George? Yeah. I'm seeing in the whole week, they're showing pictures of him and George. Like, he's talking about him saying, yeah, he's not 100% ready, but, you know, we've got injuries right now, so you've got to do what you've got to do. He comes on when we played, who was it that we played when you came off the bench? I can't remember now. I think, was it West Ham? No, I can't remember. The last game we played, actually Brighton, that was it. He came off the bench and he looked a lot better than Neto and Sancho. At least he was trying, yeah? And in this game, he doesn't come on at all, yeah? In Nkuku, we had so much width on that side to run into. George ain't going to cut in. He's going to run. He's going to keep running like Rashford. You know when Rashford came on and he kept running wide, yeah? Nkuku's not doing that. Nkuku's going to cut in and compress the pitch. He was shocking, bro. Shocking. You know what I mean? So again, I've got to look at MARESCA. Why did you start this guy on the left when you've got a different profile that would suit that position more? Yeah. Again, in my world, George shouldn't even be there, really. He shouldn't even be there. We should have someone better than him. But he's there. So use him. Yeah. This is what people like to run away from, bro. Use what you've got. Use the squad that you've got properly, bro. You know, instead of just complaining, bro. I'm seeing more people. Big up Darko as well. Darko, I never thought I'd see this. He was even saying himself, yeah, man, I miss Mudryk.
Bro, yeah, you man are in the ghetto when man are saying that, bro.
I'm showing you. I knew that was going to happen. Exactly. Use George like how United used Garnacho 2 seasons ago, bro. Just bring him on, man. Against tired legs, especially.
I'll be real. If you're spending £1.5 billion, yeah, and you're looking to Tyreek George, yeah, to change your fortunes, yeah, it tells everything, innit? I'll be real. It tells you everything, bro, because
it does.
I thought we spent money badly, but if you're still looking, and to be fair, Arsenal in a similar situation where their two best players are their two academy youths. After all the money they've spent, they're looking at MLS and Wanyeri, yeah, to give them something to actually be happy about. That is crazy, bro. Like, what is this? What happens when you're signing players off fucking data?
It's crazy, man. It's honestly crazy, bro. Like, I'm just disillusioned right now about everything that's going on, man. I'm not optimistic at all, bro. Like, I'm just looking at what the problems that we've got right now. The way the fan base is right now, bro, it's civil war. Yeah, it's civil war. The timeline stinks.
Is it really that? Is it really that? Yeah, because I know at United it is as well. It's
It's
already
civil
turned
war, bro.
into, but United's always been civil war. It's always been either player versus player, or manager in versus manager out, or owner in versus owner out. There's always some sort of rivalry in the United fan base. And what Chelsea
Mhm.
fans are now, what is it now? Is it the guys that want to get rid of your sporting directors or your owners or your
It's
manager?
everything,
What is
man.
it? Is it everything?
Everything, literally. Some people are going for the owners, get them out. That's not going to
Mm.
happen. Some people are going for the sporting directors, get them out. You know,
Mm.
some people are going for MARESCA, get him out. Some people are crashing on the players, get them out. Like, there's just so many problems in it, and that's why you're seeing the protest tomorrow. Because
Is that going down? Yeah.
yeah, the protest is happening before the game. You know what I'm saying? But for me, I just feel like with that protest, not everyone's on the same page. Yeah,
Mm.
if you're gonna protest, everyone should be on the same wavelength, and you should know what you're all going there for, right?
Mm.
But there's a lot of people there that are going there for their own little agendas. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah.
Mhm.
For me, the main thing that I want is plug the holes. Yeah, plug the holes. You know what you need to do in the summer, bro. Right? We cannot go into another season without a striker. We can't. Imagine even this season, with how bad our defense has been, Rance. Yeah, I'm seeing we've missed the second most big chances to Liverpool, and we've created the second most big chances to Liverpool as well. But the difference with Liverpool, they're more clinical. They've got Gakpo, right? They've got Salah. They haven't even really had a striker like that, but they've got goal scorers on the wing.
Yeah, they've been playing Diaz false nine.
Yeah, they've been playing Diaz false nine. But obviously, you've got a goal scorer with Salah, obviously, and Gakpo has stepped up this season. Yeah. For our wingers, we haven't got goal scoring wingers like that. The only goal scorer winger that we had, really, if you want to look at it, was Madueke. Yeah. For me, I think Mudryk could have actually scored a couple goals this season with more minutes, right? Because he likes to shoot more often than not. You know what I'm trying to say? But this is the problem that you've got. If you haven't got any goal scorer wingers and you've got a guy up top like a Jackson who keeps missing chances, you're not going to win games a lot of the time because you're going to keep missing. You know what I'm saying? So it's a mess. It's honestly a mess, bro. It's honestly a mess right now.
What's your Y scout telling you about my guy Liam Delap, blood? Is that a good signing for Chelsea then, bro? Because that's the guy you've been linked to, fam. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, listen, Delap would be I think he'll be a good signing, in all honesty. It's not my number one. Me, I'd prefer getting a Gokeres, but Delap does come with a few positives in it. Like, he knows the Prem already. I've seen his conversion rate as well, like in terms of the chances he's got at Ipswich, is quite high. It's actually one of the best in the league at the minute. You know, he's actually going to press the centre backs. He's going to give you a little bit more of a physical profile up there. You know, he's going to pin the centre backs back. It will be a different dynamic if we bring a Delap in. So I'm not against it. It's just not my number one. Like, for me, I'll probably say Gokeres or Isak are the two that I want, bruv. I'll be real. I'll be real, man.
Two players that it's very unlikely that you can even get, bro.
Bro, Gokeres is likely. He ain't gonna cost that much bread. We need to get Champions League for sure.
I think his release clause is 60 mil in the summer or something like that.
Yeah, man, you can probably get that guy if you don't want to pay the release clause.
He's not gonna want. He's gonna want dough as well, no?
Yeah, of course. But if whatever he wants, pay him. That's how I kind of look at it. Whatever he wants, pay him, bro. You know, even if we was to go back in for Osimhen and we saw something out there, I'm not against it. Because even last season, I said, bro, Osimhen, we should bring this guy in. It's just the whole thing that I had the problem with was the money that my man was asking for. And I'm showing you, yeah, if Saudi weren't in for Osimhen, yeah, he would have come Chelsea. There wouldn't have been a problem. But the issue that we had at the time, Rance, was Saudi were offering him the bag. They're offering him the bag, so you're trying to like get more money basically from Chelsea, innit? You get it? And Chelsea weren't budging. He ended up losing out because they got Tony, and then he ended up going to Galatasaray in the end. You know, so he lost out on both moves. You know what I'm saying? So boy, we just need to make sure that we bring in a striker. I think Sesko will be a good signing as well, to be fair. You know, we just need someone up there that can finish.
I don't rate Sesko like that.
No,
even if Sesko, I don't know if he's better than Jackson, blood. He might be a better finisher, but I don't think he's a better player than Jackson.
Nah. In terms of his all-round game, it's not as good as Jackson's. It's not as good as Jackson's, but it's not dead though. It's not dead. Let me even fix this light, bruv. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's problems right now.
I don't think you need Sesko still.
Bro, as shit as our defense is, even if we had Chris Wood up top, we're higher in the table. We're actually higher in the table, bruv. Yeah,
but you know what it is, yeah? I can't lie, yeah. One thing I've learned about football, yeah, is that that doesn't always work. Do you know what I'm saying? Because Chris Wood is a good finisher, but what you lose from Jackson's all-round game, yeah, even though he misses bare chances, yeah, he also creates a lot of chances for himself and other people. Do you see what I'm saying? So I think football fans often overlook that, because a lot of the time when you get strikers that play for smaller clubs that score loads of goals, when they go to bigger clubs, they don't do well. Do you know what I'm saying? When you look at what's his name? Johnson, that was at Crystal Palace. Do you know what I'm saying? When he stepped up, it didn't work out. You've got what's his name that went to Liverpool as well. Obviously, he had injuries, yeah, but it didn't work out. What's his name? The striker that was at fucking, I think he's at West Ham now, but he's been all over the place.
Ferguson.
No. You lot will know. Not Andy Carroll, blood. Danny Ings. Ings, bro.
Ings. Yeah.
He was at a lower club, got the move up, didn't do nothing. You know them ones. You see a lot of the time, yeah, like strikers that score at smaller clubs, yeah, and their job is only to just score goals. When they go to bigger clubs and they're asked to do more than just be a goal poacher, a lot of the time it doesn't work out. Do you know what I mean? Benteke as well. Do you know what I mean? Like there's loads of examples of goal scorers that go to bigger clubs, it don't work out. Like you man said, Lambert as well. Ings got 20 goals for Southampton, yeah, then went to Liverpool and died, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So
because
the man scores goals, like because he's scoring goals at Forest, that doesn't necessarily mean that he'll score goals at Chelsea, because the kind of goals he's scoring are different. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
But the point is though, yeah, like bro, honestly, yeah, some of these chances that I've seen Jackson have, just it's you know what my biggest problem is with Jackson in terms of his finishing. It's his technique. It's so bad.
I agree. He's not a natural finisher.
He's not a natural finisher. His technique is so bad, and it's clear to me as to why his technique is like that. You know, this guy was still playing football in Senegal until 2019. You know that?
No, I didn't.
He got scouted and brought to Spain in 2019. So this guy didn't even come through the academy like a lot of these academy ballers and that. So when I'm seeing him doing some of the things that he's doing, I'm like, yo, I actually know guys that haven't made it. I know some non-league footballers right now that are better finishers than this guy.
No, I hear that. No, I hear it.
They're better finishers than this guy, bro. That's why I look at it and I'm like, bro, cool. Even though some of these guys might not be able to bring in everyone else into the game the way Jackson does, they might not have the all-round game like Jackson does, but when they get those chances that Jackson does, they're burying them most of the time, right? That's how I'm kind of looking at things right now. Because obviously, bro, when you're playing with Jackson up top, it's completely different to playing with Delap up top. Yeah, and Delap ain't even dead on the ball either, bro. He can actually run at a man. He gives
no. Delap's good on the ball, man. I like Delap, man.
Yeah, he's good. I like Delap. He's a good player, right? So he can give you that all-round game as well. But the biggest issue that we've had, one of the biggest issues we've had with Jackson is the way he shoots, bro. Honestly, it's just embarrassing. It's pathetic, in fact. Yeah, his foot is just so flappy a lot of the time. Yeah, it's like he doesn't set himself. The way his body angle is as well, right? It's just crazy when I'm watching it. Sometimes I'm like, yo, like this guy, he's getting paid all this money. You're doing all this training, and you're telling me you can't work on your shooting technique. It's crazy.
But what a lot of people do not understand, and this is what I keep telling you guys all the time here, when people talk about giving players time and they'll develop. Most of our players' cognitive skills, yeah, and their skill set, yeah, is developed, yeah, up until the age of 14, bruv. If you got bad habits going into your 20s, yeah, you're not going to be able to shake them off. You're not going to be able to shake these bad habits off. These bad habits are with you forever. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's why we're seeing 27-year-old prospect Marcus Rashford. That's why we're seeing Lukaku still ain't got a touch. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't have a first touch here by the age of 14, 15, yeah, you're never going to develop one, bro. Like, that's why when people think that managers can come in and improve players, no manager is going to improve no players, bro. Like, players improving is 100% down to whether they are willing, yeah, to do the extra work. And most of the time now, these players are getting paid way too much. So they don't care no more. Back in the day, yeah, players were trying to improve, yeah, so they could get a big move to somewhere and also get a big contract to make more money. Now, these men are making big dough from the academy. By the time these guys are moving in, if you're a first team player in the Premier League, you're already a millionaire. Even if you're not a first team player, there's players in the academy that are millionaires. So it's one of them ones that, what is the incentive to improve, bro? There isn't really one, bro. Like the hunger's just not there, bro. So if you're already in the first team, yeah, and you lack, yeah, in fundamentals, write them off, guys. Write them off, because you know what? You'll be right a lot more times than you're wrong. Do you know what I'm saying? Every young player, it's not, oh, just give them time, they'll get better. I promise you, yeah, that if they lack fundamentals, yeah, if you write off 100 of them, yeah, maybe you'll be wrong about 1 or 2. Maybe you'll be wrong about 1 or 2, but 98 you'll be right about.
Yeah.
And this is what it is, bro. Like when I look at a footballer, yeah, if they don't have certain fundamental things, I can feel comfortable writing them off, and I'm sure they're not going to prove me wrong, bro. Because a first touch is not something, yeah, that you can develop. Some players get away with not having one, yeah, because they're genetic freaks and they're so physical that they can get away with it. But most players can't get through the game without one.
That's the thing, though, man. Like for me, I've always rated Jackson as a squad player, a good squad player to have, right? Because even if you've got someone like a Delap, there might be certain games that are more suited for Jackson, right? Where there's more of a high line, there's more of a space for him to run in behind teams like a Newcastle, against teams like a Aston Villa, against teams like Brighton, for example. I think Jackson flourishes in those sort of games. And you can see the relationship that he has with Palmer as well. Right now, Palmer's kind of struggling because he hasn't got his boy, yeah? Him and Jackson, even though Jackson's not bagging right now, him and Palmer still link up at times, right? Palmer moves off for him. He creates for Palmer. You know what I'm saying? Palmer creates for him. You know what I mean? So it's just a problem right now, isn't it? Jackson's not this guy could actually be one of the best strikers in the world if he could finish. Because everything else he can do well. I can't lie. Yeah. Lately, his all-round game's been a bit shit because his confidence has been bad. But yeah, you're so right, Iceman, bro. Against low blocks, he struggles because his box movement is shit. Yeah. He's not a natural striker. People need to realize this. He came up as a winger. He was still playing in Africa in 2019. He's still learning, bro. He's still learning. Yeah. When you watch him, the other day I saw on stream that Gil was a better striker than Jackson. My man was moving all what do you mean? What do you mean? I said, bro, it's not even crazy what I'm saying. Gil is a natural striker.
Yeah, he's a natural striker. He makes striker movements. He strikes the ball. He finishes like a striker. The thing is with Jackson, yeah, he's got some really good characteristics to his all-round game. The way he receives the ball, the way he turns with the ball, the way he makes runs. There's loads of things he does well, innit? The way he brings his teammates in, the way he links. He just lacks that finishing. You're right. If he could finish, he would easily be one of the best strikers in Europe, yeah, and nobody could even dispute it because his all-round game, yeah, is better than the majority of the strikers in Europe, bruv. He just can't finish.
100%. He just can't finish, bro. Remember the finishes at the start of the season? At the start of the season, this guy had the best conversion rate in the league, bro. Yeah, above Salah, above Wood, above Isak. He was on serious form, right? Serious form. And I remember I was even saying at the time, you can't drop him for anyone right now. He keeps his place. Yeah. But then it fizzled out. When he comes back, I think it's going to be, if he doesn't score, it'll be like 10 games without a goal. That's a drought, blood. That's a drought. You know what I mean? And some of the finishes he was finishing at the start of the season, I'm like, raw. This guy's actually improving his finishing. Remember against Leicester, yeah, when he just took the ball and just finished it outside foot against West Ham quickly, bro. Man took the ball from the wing, just finished it quickly, yeah. He was balling out at the start of the season. Then all of a sudden, man just started doing the flimsy shooting again. Yeah, and it's so frustrating because these are just basic things. Just basic things I expect from a professional footballer, right?
Yeah.
To be able to do, blood. You know what I mean? Yeah?
I hear it.
So yeah, man, we definitely need a striker, 110%. I can't wait to see the level this team can get at with a striker, because even this season is frustrating. If we played Gil more often, or we actually had a striker, I think we'd be able to keep up with Liverpool and Arsenal a little bit longer. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, because a lot of your games, it has come down to you not taking your chances. It has come down to that, to be honest, because it's not like you're not creating them. If you weren't creating chances, that would be the wider issue. It would.
That's what it's been against Brighton. Both games against Brighton, we struggled to create, but obviously you changed the system to help us a little bit more. But you're spot on. Most of the games this season, we've been creating bears. You've seen the stat floating about. Cole Palmer, over 30 chances created, 0 goals. Yeah. No one's got more expected assists than him in the league right now. Right?
I know, but chances created, I don't like that stat because they tell me that Bruno creates so many chances, but then I don't remember us missing chances. So what kind of chances is he really creating?
Nah, bro, listen. When you watch Palmer, you see the sort of chances he creates for the team, man. There's so many times where he keeps creating. That's why even now he's getting frustrated. You see him give the ball to someone. He's like, this ain't even gonna go in, is it? You know what I'm trying to say? Whereas if he's giving these chances to Salah, it's going in. You're seeing Cole Palmer right now on like 16 assists. This guy should have double the assists he's even got right now. But once again, the team's letting him down. Yeah. Last season, there was like a 4-minute compilation of the guy just creating. People keep missing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's true, bro. J23, you're laughing. It's true. Yeah.
Yeah, but expected assists are crazy stat, man.
Well, they're crazy stats, but they're actually they're real stats. They're actually real stats. That's what it's called. It's an expected assist. Yeah.
Yeah, but why though?
The chance that he's given a man is expected to go in. But we keep missing. You know what I'm saying? We keep missing, bro. Right? So
expected assist is that is a scandalous stat, man. Expected assist. Hey, bro, listen. I'm tired of all of these stats, bro. I'm tired of even the assist stats, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, we've seen the Aston Villa game, Rashford got 2 assists in that game, Like, the cross that he fired at Asensio was a fucking grenade, blood. And Asensio just cushioned it on target, and Rashford got an assist for that. That wasn't an assist, bro. That was the shittest cross you could ever give a man. Do you know what I'm saying? There was no care on that.
Bro, sometimes you just got to whack it in. I've seen KDB at times just whack it in.
But those are not proper assists. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no care on it, bro. Like, I'm not seeing that, bro. Like, assists, need to be that you've laid it on a plate for me, and I can't miss, blood. Like, that's what an assist is, bro. And there has to be a level of difficulty for the assist as well, bro. We saw yesterday Salah passed the ball to Szoboszlai, and then he shot the ball and it deflected and went in, and Salah got an assist for a 3-yard pass to the side. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like, bro, we can't be giving man fucking assists for that, man. Like, it's devaluing, what an actual assist looks like.
Yeah, but bro, listen, you can look at even fucking Messi, bro, like going to Iniesta, these sort of players, their assists weren't always eye of the needle passes, like, you know what I'm trying to say?
No, they weren't, and we never really counted them, bro. I don't know how many assists Iniesta got because we weren't counting that. We were looking at Iniesta doing roulettes past players and, do you know what I'm saying, step overs and gliding past players. We didn't care,
bro. Midfielder, man.
Man didn't care about Iniesta's assists, bro. We didn't care about it. We just knew that he was a joy to watch, bro. We was not counting stuff. Like, we wasn't. We was just enjoying the game of football. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like football's so shit that man are trying to find joy, in stats, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we're trying to find joy in numbers now, bro.
Yeah, but bro, you have to use the numbers, man. They're part of the game. You know, I don't run to them.
No, but they're not
part of the game, bro.
But they're not.
They're part of the game.
But they're not though.
I don't run. The thing is, this is the thing, Raps, yeah? You know, people that run to stats first before they look at the game, they're the ones I've got a problem with, right? Yeah. I look at the stats after I've watched the game to back up what my eyes are showing me. That's when I'll go to the stats. But you'll never see me trying to scout players by looking at the stats first and then saying, yeah, bring this guy. Nah, bro. Yeah, I use the stats. Yeah,
but bro, like, my thing is, I argue that stats are not a part of the game. They're not a part of the game. You know why? Because when you're watching football, especially if you go to a football match, you don't know no stats. All you know is what you're seeing with your eyes. You don't know nothing. That's all you see is the player performances. That's football in its purest form.
But then when you go home and you check the stats, when you've seen your team,
by the time you've gone home, you can't, bruv, the game's done. It doesn't matter then. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but if you want to talk about it and analyze it, of course it matters.
Bro, it doesn't matter. Once the game's done, it doesn't matter no more, Don. Like,
yeah, but if you're analyzing it, it does, bro. Of course it does.
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't
matter.
It
doesn't matter. What does that mean?
Hey, Don, listen, Don. How many football matches, have you gone to and watched in person in your life? Loads,
Oh, bro, yeah, loads, yeah.
And you know who played well and didn't play well, without the stats.
Of course.
Well then, So the stats are not part of a game, bro. Part of the game is watching football and understanding what you're seeing or not understanding. If you don't understand, then you don't understand. If you understand, then you do. In life, yeah, what's understood doesn't need to be explained.
No, of course.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Of course,
like,
bro. But
I can look at a player, yeah, and know a player's good, yeah. Even if I wasn't articulate enough, yeah, to tell you exactly why the player's good, I can still say, yo, this guy's having a really good game. I'll watch a man have a shit game, and then someone will show me stats saying he created 4 big chances, and I'm like, when? You know, like that, bro. If I can watch the game and I can't see that you created a big chance, you didn't create one. I don't care what the stats say. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
I don't care what the stats say, bro. Like, if I can't see the chance, it didn't happen.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. Everyone's different, innit? Like, again, like I said to you, bro, if you're coming to me with stats first before using your fucking eyes. Now, when people talk about Gallagher, yeah, and they come to me with the stats from Gallagher, I'm like, brother, I know what I was watching. Yeah, that's why I don't go to the stats first, right? But bro, I'm sorry. For me, if it's your preference to not use stats, that's how you view the game, innit? You don't want to use the stats. No, and it's not every day. It's not every day.
Stats here for confirmation bias, and I don't like it. Because a lot of people will use stats to try and lie to people and tell people that a player had a good game when we watched the game and they didn't.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Those people are the weasels. I don't do that.
No, but they can use it after the game as well, bro. The point is, yeah, if you're retrospective going, looking at stats and then trying to retell the story, it's like, no, I watched the game. Do you know what I mean? So you can't double back now and say, well, my man had 80% pass completion and created 4 big chances. He had a good game. It's like, bro, I watched the whole game, bro. Like, what are you talking about?
And that's what I'm saying. And that's why I'm saying to you that some people use it completely differently to how I use it. I don't use them like that. I don't use them like that. I see that guy. What's that page? That stat page, yeah? They're always putting stats about Bruno.
There's too many of them.
That stat muse, whatever they're called, yeah. I'm seeing them putting stats about Bruno. There's times where Bruno will just stink out the gaff, and then you're seeing them putting the stats and talking about it as if he's had a mad game. They're the problem.
I see man hoofing the ball into space for people to run onto. A man are talking about chance creation and that, bro. And a lot of these chances man's creating, yeah, are coming from corners, bro. You know what I mean? They're saying, yo, created 4 big chances, yeah, and it's just a corner kick.
Who are you referring to? I think I know who you're referring to here.
Anyone. It could be Bruno. It could be KDB. You know what I mean? Even Luke Shaw, yeah. Luke Shaw's fucking chances created went through the roof, yeah, when he had a spell on set pieces for us, bro. He was taking free kicks and corners for a little while. All of a sudden, his chance creation went up and they started comparing him to Robertson. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, these man, yeah, and like man are saying Saka as well, blood. These chances created is coming from corners. It's coming from corners, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? These fucking man, yeah, cutting in and just spamming balls into the box. And at the end of the game, yeah, they've not created any good chances, but it's telling you that they've created 5 big chances because they've put the ball into the box and someone's got their head onto the end of it. And the cross was overhit, bro. As soon as someone makes contact with your overhit cross, it's a chance created. As soon as someone touches the ball, even if the cross wasn't a good one. So that stat, yeah, there's too much margin for error with that stat.
The thing is, though, there's always going to be, there's holes in it. There is holes in.
There's holes in
stats for sure. I'm not saying that stats are perfect. I'm not saying this, but I'm just saying that when you're looking at Chelsea as a whole right now and you're analyzing the whole situation, you're analyzing how one of our best player in Cole Palmer has created all these chances and it hasn't been converted. It's a direct thing with not having a striker, right? Because if we had a striker, most of those chances get converted. That's the point that I'm making here.
Yeah, but what are the real life quality of these chances though? The real life quality, not the XG quality, because XG quality is not real, and the chances created thing is not real.
No, Palmer creates Palmer. You know how Palmer creates, bro. He creates some good chances. Yeah, Jackson's even lucky that he plays with this guy because he literally feeds him like a baby.
Well, I know exactly what you're saying. Yeah, listen. Like, there's chances that Jackson gets, and I'm like, listen, any half decent striker probably puts those away. However, there's games when I watch Chelsea playing, yeah, and it's not because they don't have a striker they're not scoring, yeah. They're just not creating super high quality chances. They're creating chances, but they're not super high quality chances. And if you're not creating super high quality chances in general, yeah, it's not about not having a striker, bro, because Liverpool are playing without a striker. They're playing with a false nine and they're still scoring goals.
It's a mix of both,
because they're creating higher quality chances, yeah,
Mhm.
and a higher volume of higher quality chances than anyone else. That's why they're at the top of the league.
But that's the thing, though. It's a mixture of both. I'm not saying Cole Palmer's creating big chance after big chance after big chance. That's not true. Like, he does create some chances where you're looking at it and it's not a clear-cut chance, but it's still a good chance for someone to attack, right? And yeah, you're spot on, bro. Like, for me, I want this team right now to be cutting back the way we were trying the other day. I don't know if you noticed Gusto, yeah. Gusto was trying to cut back more often than not, yeah. Last season, bro, he got 8 assists, I believe, yeah, in the season, right? This year, I don't think he's got a single assist. That's what this team's built to do. We're not built to be crossing them in. Like what you're saying.
That's not because you don't have a striker, because you didn't have one last season either.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So that means it's the system. It's not because of a lack of striker, and that's my argument. Even for Man United, the reason why we're not scoring enough goals, yeah, is because we're not creating enough high quality chances. It's not because Rasmus ain't a good striker. Like, it doesn't matter who's up front for United, we're going to struggle to score goals because we don't create chances. The problem we need to be looking at, why are we not creating enough high quality chances? The striker is the last problem. It's the last thing that you need to look at.
This is what I'm saying. I've spoken about this many times, bro. Yeah, even the other week with CB, Jimmy, and these lot, right? CB was saying the same thing. He said, bro, I look at this team. We're creating some chances right now, but they're not clear cut. And I literally agreed with him, bro. Yeah, I said, Jimmy, listen, the chances we're creating, some of these guys should be doing better, of course, but we should be creating better chances, especially if we're playing Nkuku up top. So you're right. But at the same time, I've also seen games this season where guys are missing some ridiculous chances, you know, ridiculous chances where I'm like, yo, brother, come on, man, you should be burying that. Yeah. Against Bournemouth, that game against Bournemouth in the first half, we had 5 big chances in the first half. In one half, bro. In that first half, we should have been at least 3 goals up because the chances that we had were good, very good, in fact. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So it's a mixture of both, bro. Like, if you watch teams weekly, every single team weekly, you're not gonna get a team that creates good chance after good chance after good chance after good chance. That's why you still need a striker, because good strikers will turn half a chance into a good chance for them, right? Players like Jackson.
I would 100% agree with you, yeah, if Liverpool had a striker, but they don't, and they're still scoring goals every week.
Oh yeah, of course they are. But bro, Gakpo's a good finisher. Gakpo's clean with his finishing, bro. And Salah is a good finisher as well, right? He misses chances as like everyone does, but bro, more time when he's in front of goal, he's putting it away. You know what I mean?
But this is the point. This is the point. So what people need to get out of, people need to get out of the habit and saying, oh, you need a proper strike, bro. Your attacking players need to be good finishers, period. It doesn't matter whether they're on the right, on the left, or in the middle, bro. Like, whoever the chance falls to, they should have a certain level of competence, putting the ball in the back of the net. This isn't like the old days where your wide players, are allowed to just get down the byline and put the ball into the box. They're expected to chip in with goals now.
Exactly.
Like, changed, didn't it? So all of your attacking players need to be contributing with goals. Period. It's not down to one player no more, bro. Like, this is not the early 2000s, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? This is 2025, bro. Your whole front three needs to be contributing, and probably your number 10 as well needs to be contributing with goals. So everyone's so focused on a number 9, a number 9, a number 9, a number 9. But bro, there's not loads of number 9s in world football, that are spearheading their attacks and they're scoring all the goals, bro. A lot of the goals are coming from out wide now. A lot of them are. This
is the thing, though. That's why football, bro. When you talk about it, it's not black and white. Like, all our problems aren't going to be solved when we bring in a striker, because I'm still expecting.
You still need to create chances for that striker.
Yeah, you need to create for them, and I still expect the attackers to be chipping in as well, right? I'm still expecting Neto to score more goals. I'm still expecting Sancho to score more goals, because you know, if we bring in Osimhen, or we bring in Delap, or we bring in Gokeres, right? They're not going to score all their chances that they get. Other people have to contribute, bro, including the midfielders as well. It's a team game, end of the day. You know what I mean? So yeah, bro, you're spot on, because I've been speaking about the chances we've been creating, and I don't like this whole thing that we've been doing, crossing it in.
Especially when you don't have an out-and-out striker. So why do you keep tossing the ball into the box?
Yeah, exactly. So the level of chances that we're creating, the chance creation level right now, hasn't been great. You know, we're not creating the best chances right now. You know what I'm trying to say? You're spot on when you say that, bro. But I've been saying the same.
Exactly. So I think the conversation needs to be all right. So why is this the case? That this is what it is, man. I think that a lot of football fans need to be having this conversation, bro. And this conversation, this is a conversation that can be had for all clubs. It can be had for Manchester United. It can be had for Arsenal. The reason why Arsenal, yeah, are losing games is not because they don't have a striker, bro. Like Havertz ain't the problem, yeah. The problem is their left side provides no goals. They were looking for goals and
He's not a
assists
goal scorer.
from
So what, you
Saka.
agree with my man? Have you seen that video of my man and Dan Potts?
No, I haven't seen that, bro. But the
He
bottom
said,
line is,
you don't need a striker, we need a goal scorer. That's what he was saying, bro.
100%. They don't need a striker, bro. Like they need a left-sided player that can match Saka for output, and they'll probably be top of the league right now. That's the honest truth, blood. Arsenal's left wing is redundant, bro. Like as much as I don't rate Kai Havertz, yeah, as a footballer, bro, like he's not really the main issue, bro, because he provides a certain balance where he plays. Do you know what I'm saying? So he's not really the issue. The left side is not doing anything because it's a numbers game. As long as you're scoring goals, it doesn't matter where it comes from. Liverpool are a prime example of that. It doesn't matter if Salah scores or Nunes scores or Diaz scores or Gakpo scores. It doesn't matter as long as one of them score. Do you know what I'm saying? And Szoboszlai will chip in with a few goals. Trent will chip in with a few goals. But ultimately, yeah, Jota, as long as one of their attackers are scoring, they don't care who it is, bro.
But the thing is, though, when you've got a striker, most of the goals are gonna come through them, innit? But like I said, everyone else needs to contribute as well, bro. In our team, I'm telling you now, with the wingers that we've got, Rants, if we had a clinical striker, they're scoring most of our goals, bruv. Neto's never been a goal scorer like that. Sancho was getting a lot of goals in Germany, which is why it's annoying that he don't fucking shoot more. Because he spoke about it himself, bro. He's like, listen, it's not that I can't finish, but I like to facilitate more. And I'm like, brother, fuck all the facilitating every time. Sometimes just put your foot through the ball. Like what he did against
the thing is with Sancho, yeah, you need runners around him because if you look at the best work he's done for Chelsea, yeah, remember in the Conference League, he got them 2 assists playing on the right-hand side.
Yep, I like both of them on the right.
And both of them were given goals. Both of them. People running off him and given goals. He needs runners around him. The problem with Sancho, especially in England, because of the way the teams play, yeah, he's isolated a lot. He gets the ball and he's isolated and he's slowing the game down, waiting for people to make runs.
But,
do you know what I'm saying?
To be fair, on the left side, yeah, we do that with Cucurella. Like he's got a good relationship.
No, but he's got a good relationship with Cucurella. But if Cucurella is not playing, no one else does that for him. At Dortmund, he had Erling running in behind that he always knew that he could look for. And he had an overlap from a Hakimi or something that he always knew was coming. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like when you look at our wingers,
overlap consistently. They don't.
When you look at our wingers, yeah, there's definitely a different level they can reach. Because like you're saying, even with Sancho, when he played with Ronaldo, bro, Ronaldo used to love playing with this guy.
Oh, bro, he was finding Ronaldo all the time.
Yeah, that was the best version of Sancho I saw at United when he actually had a target man, right? And obviously, when you like what you're saying with Haaland, he looked much better with Haaland. Same thing as Neto. When we actually played him with Gil against West Ham, this guy looks like a different player, bro. Right? So we definitely need to add that profile up there, innit? Because some of these guys, where we've basically overrated some of them to be able to do something that they can't consistently do. Yeah. So we need to help them as much as we can. We need to overlap the fullbacks more often. We need to bring them a striker so they've got someone to play off of. Right? We need to do these things. And Sancho, I need to see Sancho on the right more often. I've always preferred him on the right, bro. Always.
Yeah? I think he looks more dangerous on the right.
He does. He does.
Because he drifts in and he almost plays like centrally, like a 10. He can drift in and dribble inside and slide passes through. When he's on the left-hand side, he just cuts inside and passes it because he doesn't shoot anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? So if he's on the right-hand side, he might as well be there because on the left, he's not going to shoot, innit? So
yeah, I don't know if you remember that goal that Mudryk scored, yeah, in the Conference League against the German team, right? That was from Sancho on the right. Yeah, where he cut that
and wrapped it, I think.
And he wrapped it. That was from Sancho on the right. When he did that mad skill against my man, that was Sancho on the right. When he came on against Morecambe, I believe that was on the right. He looked better there. So we need to try something different, man. You know what I'm saying? Like on the left, he just seems to be completely off of it right now. Completely off of it, especially without a striker as well. He just seems off of it, bro.
No, fair enough. No, fair enough. Hey, big up everyone inside. I think my camera's frozen. Man's gonna restart that, but we're gonna redirect to Blue Diaries on Don's channel now. Let them know what you got coming up, my bro. And the link to his channel is in the title. So you lot make sure that you subscribe if you haven't already. Support that.
Yeah, make sure, people, man. Yeah, so Blue Diaries are about to go live in a second, people. Yes, it's gonna be a smaller panel today. So me, Couch, Jimmy should be on as well, and ads. So that should be some real football talk, man. I've lost my wife's car right now, so I need to get it back. Oh, you still there, man?
yeah. I'm still here, bro, but I just had to restart the camera because it froze.
Yeah, I need to get my wife's car.
Your you know, man got some beat.
I've lost my account, blood. I've lost my account, so I need to get it back ASAP, man.
Bruv, what is that anyway? What actually is that?
What, Wisecout?
Yeah.
Bro,
why the fuck do you have it, bloody?
Well, man's got connections, man. Trust me, I know a few agencies.
You're a mutant, blood. When I said Don's on Wisecout, bro, that's the first place I heard about it. Then when my manager mentioned it in a press conference, I wanted him sacked. You know what I mean? Immediately, as soon as I heard him talk about Wisecout, I was like, nah, he's one of them guys, man. Get him out of here, man.
Bro, it's basically just like it's an app here where you can watch every single player individually, so you can watch all their games back, but you haven't got to watch the full 90 minutes. Yeah, it shows you all the actions from that player, and it shows you everything. So if you want to see like when they're under pressure, if you want to see how they are defensively, all their shots, all their dribbles, everything like that, it literally has it all on there. Yeah. And you can watch games back in full as well, innit? That's the good thing about it. So that's what I normally use. But again, I need to get it back ASAP. So there's no screenshots today, but we're still gonna have a conversation about what's going on. Obviously, the process tomorrow as well. We'll speak about that. But yeah, man, that's the situation right now. I need to get my account back, bro. I'm missing it. I ain't had it in a few days.
Shout out Don, bruv, the Lord of the Mutants, blood, with his Wisecout, bruv. You know what I mean? So yeah, we're gonna redirect over to Blue Diaries. I'm back here.
Someone said, "How about don't get it back?"
Yo, I'm back here at 7, yeah, for Fight Talk. So all you boxing fans, do you know what I'm saying? If you want to cut through, we're gonna be talking about the Bivol Beterbiev card, legendary card. So yeah, I'm back here with Nick and Shane in about 10 minutes, people. So you lot make sure you drop a rants raid on Don's channel. And yeah, brother, I'll catch you lot.